but couldn't make it go away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And now we're live. Now we're live. That was weird. Hey everybody, welcome to Friday. Things are fine as usual. So welcome. Glad everybody's here today. David Carricker was first, second.
He was first, but it says second.
Yeah.
Yesterday was his birthday, so everyone give a happy birthday to David. Happy
birthday to David of yesterday. Well done foiling the plans of your enemies for another year.
One more year.
Yep. Becky's in here. Ruth, Elizonda, Urban, David, Carol, Does It Post? That's a fun name. Feta, Lewis, and might be Luis actually. Don't know. And Pen Meets NK, what's up? And Feta. Oh yeah, I already said Feta. Yeah, cool. Welcome everybody. Here in Colorado, you've been careening between sun and snow. That's what I hear. Sounds nuts.
Yeah, we had it up in Ohio too, apparently. But I remember us always getting that rogue snow. Mm-hmm. It wasn't ever really a surprise. I don't know why people are surprised that it just a random, spring's coming, and bam, all of a sudden you get hit with that dump of snow.
I mean, I was always surprised because I didn't live in Ohio that long, mm-hmm. and like after the long,
for you didn't
long winter there, like you get like nice spring temperatures.
If you get like 2 days of it in a row that are nice, you're like, spring is here.
Yeah, you're like, winter's over, everything's fine, yay, snow.
Yeah.
So I think that's why it surprises people. Not that it's surprising, just that you fool yourself into thinking that.
And now that I haven't lived there in so long, I sit there and go,
oh yeah,
we barely got any snow. Pretty much we got no accumulated snow at all this year.
I don't remember getting anything.
But... I mean, we got a little Graupel. Other than that, no.
Oh yeah, Graupel, the well-known form of precipitation that everybody knows about for sure, and the news didn't just make up this year to.
Nope.
Yep,
Graupel.
That one.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why I don't plan anything until until Mother's Day. Yeah. Well, like at my apartment there, we had these nice little like daylilies and tulips and stuff, and like the daylilies would come up, and then it would snow on them and destroy them.
Always.
Yeah.
Daffodils, all the things.
Daffodils. I think it might have been daffs. That might have been the thing that came up early. Good time to just get back from taking Una out. Well, I'll give her a pet for us. Christine Chen's in the house. What's up, Jacob?
Ohio
hey, Jacob.
Winters do suck.
They
are very, very bad and very long.
Yeah, Ruth says, I am not surprised by the snow. That's usual for Colorado, but the garden definitely thought it was supposed to be spring. Yeah, I get it. Mm-hmm. Definition of Graupel? Well, let me look it up. It is some weird precipitation thing.
Yeah, they spell it differently, Urban. No.
Oh, here it is.
No.
It's spelled super weird.
Nope, that's totally the way that he spelled it. Never mind. You spelled it correctly.
Whoa. Yeah, it's Graupel, which is also called soft hail, hominy snow, or snow pellets.
I really like hominy. Nobody talks about hominy ever, but I do like hominy.
I got some in the pantry right now.
I know people never talk about it though.
This is what it looks like. It looks like hail that somebody rolled in snow or something.
Like little pellets, yeah.
Yeah, they're pellets. They're not exactly hard, but they're not exactly soft.
No,
they're a weird thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're always those things that you know when they're coming down, and they're like, if you describe it to somebody, they know what you're talking about, but there wasn't a word for it. It's that thing.
Yeah.
If I'm a little low energy today, it's because I got my second vaccine this week.
Yeah, you did. A couple of days ago. And
it really, the first one was no problem. This one really hit me a bit more, for sure. Mm-hmm. And, not in a bad way.
Well, it's not great.
The problem is I haven't been sick in a really long time. I've been very lucky to not have fevers or anything, so I just think I became a wuss of not experiencing any illness besides like allergies and stuff. Yeah. So when during the middle of the night, I had body aches all over, and I was chills and fever and just normal little stuff. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm dying. What happened? But it really is just like normal. Like, yeah. If you ever had the flu or anything like that, I mean, it's nothing worse than that. Yep. It's not even as bad.
Yep. So we are, oh, hey, it's Claire Rice in the house. What's up?
This cat is purring into the mic and moving it.
Yeah, she's moving everything all around. Yeah, we did the Pfizer's. How many is it for you? Not your thing? I get it. It's a weird texture. Is the only thing for me. Like, it's not...
Oh, I thought you were talking about the vaccine. I'm like, we need to talk
The
about
vaccine is a weird texture.
It's like, what are we talking about?
It's like spikier than you would think. Yeah, how many?
Okay, I get
How many
that.
chicken soup? Yep, that's pretty good.
I've not had that, but that sounds good.
Pestle Verde, yep.
Yeah.
First vaccine not on Sunday this week has been low energy week. Yeah, I was only like worn out for like a day, and then the next day I felt like basically just fine.
Yeah, I barely even had that the first time, but yeah, this one, it didn't come on immediately or anything, but during the middle of the night, I would move anything, and like, ow! It felt like I'd done the biggest workout of just lifting.
Well, and you did do a pretty, you did do a strength workout the day before. It was
not.
Lifting weights and stuff.
I've not had that weak of a feeling though for even doing lifting.
I do every time I do those body pump workouts. Woo! Graupel is Germanic in origin. It's the diminutive form of grappa, meaning pearl barley. Barley.
Speaking of barley, does anyone know about winter wheat? We had a discussion about winter wheat right before we came on because apparently Triscuits are made with winter wheat.
Yeah,
from Michigan.
Pfizer vac has a weird mouthfeel.
Very weird feeling.
Yeah, we got that Pfizer. We're Pfizer fam in this house. Yeah. Second one felt like a mild flu. Yeah, that's probably really what she's got going on.
Yeah.
So, yep.
It's definitely better. Yesterday, I wouldn't have wanted to go to work. I didn't have to. I got to work from home. So I got to sort of, since I have all weekend, I can make up for it. But yeah, yesterday, I basically just laid around and slept most of the day. And that was pretty much it. Mm-hmm. Today, a lot better, though.
Let's see. Oh, Kansas is winter wheatland, says Becky. So yes.
Yep.
What do you want to know about winter wheat? Oh, we noticed that Triscuits are made of winter wheat. Now she's like, I love winter wheat. And I'm like, what do you know about what's up with winter wheat? Just wheat that grows in the winter, you know.
Well, when you're living in places that have that, it was always very nice to have something that everything's so dreary. It was always nice just to have winter wheat out there.
Yeah. I have no chance of getting a vaccine until maybe December. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Costa Rica, man. Oof. I had a barley. Winter wheat in most of the country grows better. Yeah, I mean, it looks nice in the in the fields and stuff when it's winter. I had forgotten all about that. I'm like, oh yeah, winter wheat. Yeah. Like I said, I wasn't in Ohio all that long.
Do you miss the fields? Because in North Carolina, we really don't have that many fields of.
Katy Perry.
Oh my goodness. Of
like cropland.
Cropland, yeah.
I mean, we do, just not around this area.
In most of the middle area, in the mountains, there's not much either.
Yeah, of course.
There's really not. I mean, not a lot.
Yeah.
In Ohio, all over.
Yeah.
All over.
Nothing but just cornfields and wheat
too.
fields, as far as I can see. Yeah.
Because mountain and hills.
You know, there were some places outside of like
Granger
Knoxville.
County is the only thing I remember anything about with any crops that you could go and pick or get.
Yeah, no, in Texas we had like pasture a lot. And we'd have like rice paddies.
Had more so, yeah.
But not really like cropland so much.
Some though. I would say more so than either of the other places that we lived.
Cotton fields. Yeah, a lot of that.
Sure. Oh yeah, we do. In North Carolina there are some Baca fields and cotton fields. Those are the main cash crops.
Beans are some weird thing too. Aren't there like in like the main one beans of some kind? Or sweet potatoes. There was something that was like the main North Carolina crop that was really shocking to me.
I don't remember.
I think it was like it wasn't tobacco, it wasn't like I don't know, peaches or some other thing. It was like something weird like sweet potatoes. I'm like, who even knew those were a thing here?
I don't remember that.
Who even knows?
I'm sure we discussed it before though.
Yeah, probably. Well, you were like, because you worked in crop science and soil science stuff, so yep.
Not that I knew much about it. It's not like it was my background.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you did it for a long time. Only things you really miss from home is stargazing, and when a good thunderstorm is brewing over a summer wheat field, so you have the super dark blue over the bright gold wheat. That's very poetic.
Yep.
And in Texas, you could see the storms coming for a very long time.
Ohio,
It's,
too.
and yeah, in Ohio, yeah.
You
It's
knew
like,
if it was going to be raining.
yeah. We had a lot more thunderstorms down on the coast than like I feel like Ohio, and certainly here. Like every once in a while you get a thunderstorm and it's weird.
In
But
the summertime, I feel like all the time.
here?
No, in Ohio.
Like you had thunder snow sometimes. That was pretty dope.
Yeah, we did have that sometimes.
But like
yeah,
anytime you get a rainstorm in like Gulf Coast of Texas, thunderstorm.
Yeah.
Like it's not. There aren't two
And
different
moving
things.
from Ohio down to Knoxville, where I don't know how many times I got caught in rain. Because with the mountain, like, you just never knew what weather was coming unless you actually looked at the weather every single day. And I never did. I was... Good time.
Speaking of storms, I totes missed one today and came out of Costco to it pouring.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it probably turned to steam right after, right? It's probably pretty warm down there by now.
Probably 95 now.
No, not quite.
85?
You probably. Probably. So last week we had Audrey's parents here. That was great fun. Great fun. I was reading the thunder snow and it got into my... So yeah, it's 70 today. Well, that's not too bad. It's not going to steam off immediately. I remember Dallas, like summer, when we finally get rain, it would be 115 and it rains, and then it all like flashes into steam as soon as it hits the pavement, and then it just becomes the most humid thing ever. Yeah. Oddly cold for Texas. Well, there was a time that Audrey and I went to Texas around her birthday, and it was so cold, and we didn't plan for it, so we didn't bring a sweater or whatever.
The weather
you can't buy one.
changed after we got there. Yeah. And every single place, it's April in Texas, you're not finding a sweater.
No, we found one sweater.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Paid full price at the Gap because there is no other one.
That was it.
Yeah.
So we had Audrey's parents here last week, and that was good times, and I didn't bring it in. And then the day after they left, Monday, or I guess the day they left on Monday, we got our
Yums.
Our Universal Yums box. So one of the questions, I put up a thing for people to ask questions in Slack, and one person was asking, are we going to do Yums this weekend? And the answer is probably?
Maybe.
Could be fun. Yeah, probably Yums this weekend. So I hear there's Spain snacks.
Yep. That'll be exciting.
I'm into that. Las Vegas reopens in June, July. Oof. Be careful. Yeah. Families in Wichita, we have farmland out in the western part of the state. Oh, yeah, Wichita. That's fun.
I think of Kansas as a farmland state.
Yeah.
Midwest.
Literally flatter than a pancake, apparently.
Every state that is considered Northwest, I consider to have lots of farmland.
Becky says, who was that person? It might have been Becky. Actually, I don't know. I don't see it on here now. Oh, there it is. Spanish Yums this weekend. Answered.
One down.
Probably. Yeah. I get to go to a plant pass along on Sunday, likely. A friend of mine's neighborhood is having a plant. I don't know.
Trade?
Yeah, like a trade, but you don't have to trade stuff. Just people are going to bring out a bunch of plants, and if you want some plants, you just take them. We always call them pass-alongs, but I don't know if that's a thing anybody knows about outside of gardening. So that would be pretty fun. Kansas isn't flat. I heard Kansas was literally flatter than a pancake. Wasn't that the thing?
I've driven the whole state of Kansas, and it was so flat until you get to...
Oh, eastern Kansas isn't flat, just the western side. Yeah, fair enough.
It was a long state to get through.
It was a long state, yeah. Had 90 on Sunday, and now it's 61. Northern California's crazy. That does sound pretty crazy, yeah. Pretty crazy. Next month's country is... What's next month's country, Becky? Gotta tell us. Now we need to know.
She knows. I know. I always have to find through her.
How do you even find out? I don't even know. They don't tell me. Oh, whoops. I made it go away. I don't know. Is there any other things on this question that you want to do right now?
That's usually the last thing we do, and we have other actual pen things to talk about.
Oh, yeah. I guess we got pen things to do. You want to talk about your new pens?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Why did you move them out of frame?
So you could show them on your time.
I might. What does that mean?
As a surprise. I don't know.
What's on? Why do you say on my time?
On your time means at your timing, when you want to do it. So you say it's on your time. Go. It's like you do that thing when you decide to do it.
I don't like that phrasing.
Sorry. That's a real phrase.
I bought more Pocket 6 from Ian Schoen.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what the names of these are. I cannot tell you any of that.
That one looks like, I don't know, copper and... Is it purple or is it kind of rosy or maroon? What do you think Katie, what is your deal?
Maybe
It's kind of purpley.
burgundy.
Maybe. Burgundy, I'm into that.
I'd say it's burgundy.
Yeah, kind of burgundy. The other one, I don't know, reminds me of frogs for some reason, like rainforesty frogs.
It reminds me of Lisa Frank a little bit. From the 90s.
Yeah, like I would think like this is more Lisa Frankie.
No,
like
that's
pastels
called
and
like
blobs.
something Galaxy is what that was called.
Well, sure, but no.
Anyway,
Audrey,
so they came with, well, this one is different in that all the other ones we have either had aluminum, like the regular silver aluminum, brass, and I had a copper one. But this one actually has the anodized finish, which is the first one that I actually have that has the full anodized. So I like that.
Yeah, I think it looks really nice.
Yeah, and these are both Yovo ones as well. I haven't ground them yet, though, surprisingly. And then this one, we put a brass one on here. We're trying to figure out what color would work best for this, but it came with a black aluminum one, which wasn't bad by any means, but I know we had an extra brass one, so we ended up adding that one instead. So this it also came with this rickshaw pouch, which is totally cute and tiny that fits. Yeah, it came with this one. So we thought, what do you guys think? Does the brass one work better, or do you like the black one better? But yeah, look how cute this thing is.
Yeah, it's just a wee little pouch.
Little pouch.
Yep.
And I have another one that's just a bit longer than this. That's for other pocket-sized pens. So I don't know if this is one that's commonly used for pocket pens, but yeah, I already have.
No, I think it's
another one.
specifically for.
Is that just for the short pens?
Yeah. You're not allowed to post links anymore. You should be able to, Claire. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to.
And this is my first one I got at the DC Pen Show. How many? I don't know. Years ago now.
Yeah, we got these two at the same time.
Yeah,
so I
so
have this
that's
blue and
Mike's.
silver.
Yep.
And
It's
mine
just sort of like the water drop look.
has just the regular aluminum section on there.
And these both are the same, and they're both Bach nibs.
Yeah.
This one I ground immediately at the show. I remember.
I think I had to adjust this one maybe, but I didn't want to grind it.
And then
I find that grinds on pocket pens aren't really my jam.
I could see that. That
like,
would make sense.
When I use these, I'm trying to whip them out of my pocket and write a thing real quick. And if I have to think about like, a cursive, like an italic or something, like to be more precise. And I just want to like just round, everyday sort of nib.
And then this one I bought secondhand from a friend, and this one's fall. That I do remember. And this just looks really nice with the copper. Come on.
Whoa.
I know. Why is it? There we go.
I don't know. It's having an issue. Yeah, I think it looks really good with the copper.
Yeah.
I like that one a lot. I think that's a very cool looking pen.
So this one is super cool. None of them are inked up. Oh, this one has been inked up literally since the day I've gotten it. And the same cartridges.
This one's actually just in my to be cleaned pile because
you finally ran out of it.
Yeah,
that's just the
out.
Diamine orange, right?
It's so good though.
It's a really good orange.
Yeah, I know.
If you're looking for a nice bright orange that's totally readable. And
I think I have Diamine orange in a bottle.
Really?
I might just fill that cartridge up again. I don't know. I really like it in this pen. So we got those, and then this is actually my very first show, and I was like, if we're getting out of Shones, I might not get some Shones. This is the ballpoint version 2 because it has a clip.
That's the difference.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. This takes a space pen refill. And it's got this little screw in the back to take out the refill. And the way to unscrew that is it has like this little kick up on the clip. You just put that in there, and that helps you unscrew the back. It's very
that's very Ian.
It's very Ian. Yeah. It's like, well, I don't want people to have to find a screwdriver, so I put one on the pen. And then I've got this one. This is the last pocket one. But this is one of the original. It's called like a hammered style finish or something, but it was actually done with all sorts of. What do you call that thing that grinds it's like a little handheld grinder thing?
Dremel?
Yeah, I did it with a Dremel. Apparently, it takes forever to do this with a Dremel.
Yeah.
And you have to wear a full respirator because otherwise you just get like brass dust all in your lungs. And this one has the long sort of like ring ground in, ridged, ribbed finish section.
Apparently Gadget stopped it here. I missed it, but
Is
they were
she?
saying about they saw that her Apple Boom top 3 video recently. And Ink Guy said just saw your top 3 pens on Apple Boom. She was this last week. We watched that as well.
Yeah.
Very good job.
Yeah, that was very cool. And I'm actually going to be on the Apple Boom top 3 next week.
Yep.
So
the 26th.
Yeah, the 26th. That's next Monday. Yeah.
I wonder if anyone would guess, if anyone has any idea what your top 3. Because people always want... It's not top 3 in terms of price or anything. It's just more for sentimental value than anything.
Well, I mean, don't, give stuff away.
What?
That's... Oh, and then the Ultim just rolls on by. Yeah, I got the Ultim one, too.
Yeah. These are all the shown pens that we have.
Do they take short carts only, asked Jan. Yeah, they only take short carts. These are not long enough to take a converter or anything. I mean, this one, it has a converter, and the converter goes all the way to the end, so it has to be that much longer, basically.
Yeah.
Beautiful pens. I think so, too. And they're very collectible. Like, no two are alike.
Yeah.
And actually, we've only gotten, like, a few of these firsthand from Ian. We got these 2, and this one, and this one. And the rest of them, Audrey has picked up, like, secondhand.
Yeah, people post them like,
yeah.
I like that finish. Okay.
Yeah. Well, they're also like, it's kind of fun that people are like, oh, I found this other one I like more. So they pass on their old one. And so they're like, well, I'll take that. So.
This dog isn't like this at all during the week.
Oh, it was so funny when Audrey's parents were here.
Yeah, they didn't believe that that's the only time she's like this.
Seriously, shut your face. As soon as it got time to do the live stream, like a few minutes before, she started freaking out with Carrie. I cannot say human words with Katie in the hallway, and they're like, "Wow, she really does wait until Friday afternoon."
Yeah. Oh, we have a story about Scraggles. Tell the Scraggle story.
Well, I want to catch up on a bunch of chat that we've been missing. Okay. So, message deleted by Google Moderator team. What do you? Yeah. Oh, so every time one of the mods tries to post a link,
maybe it's something on your end that you have to update. You don't have to do it right now.
Yeah, I can't do it right now. Sorry, folks. Just no links today, I guess. But that is annoying, and I don't know why it would be. If you just want to hit me with those links in Slack or something, maybe I can
Claire
post them.
says that she sent you the screen grab.
Oh. Yeah, no, that's what it shows me too. I don't know why that would be. Yeah. It's very strange. Find it. I did mean shown design. I actually meant exactly what I typed. There we go. Now let's see if it'll let me post one.
Has Ian said he's going to make a Pocket 6 in Ultim?
I haven't heard him say anything about that, actually. I know he's been playing with Ultim for a whole lot of different stuff. Like he's got plans for Ultim things. He really likes that material because you can machine it super thin, and he really likes a light sort of pen mostly.
Feta thinks that your top 3 is going to be Black Arrow, Blue Arrow, Red Arrow.
Nailed it. I forgot the Orange Arrow, so that one's let's see. Somebody's got a birthday here. It said. Oh, 130th birthday of Sergei Prokofiev? I have no idea who that is.
Stop scratching at our furniture.
Hey, seriously. Goodness. I got your first Pocket 6 last year for Christmas. Really like them. Yeah, nice. I like those too. They are fun. It's really cool when you go to pen shows and you see Ian with his just racks on racks of these things.
Yeah. And since they're anodized, they're all hand anodized. No two are going to be the same. So you get to pick in person what splatters you sort of want.
Yeah. Google Mod Team, you're weird and unruly. That's true. Use a little Kaweco converter in the 6s. Yeah, you can use the Kaweco converter. I just don't like it. I don't think it's very good, so I just refill a cartridge. It's good enough for me. Those little Kaweco converters just don't hold much. They're just kind of more annoying than they're good for. Ink Guy says, I think he has an arrow and a core in his list. Those are solid guesses. Even lots of I can't guarantee the consistency of the colors. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And so that's why he calls them different things. And any thoughts on the new FC Models 50? We'll get to that in just a minute here. Does it post? Can't type today. Well, I can't speak words.
The Model 50 does not post, by the way.
Does it post? No, it doesn't. No.
Just to answer the question that was not asked.
That's right.
But yeah, it does not.
Just my Aurora 888 Black Mamba and FC46 are guesses. Those are good guesses. Composed Peter and the Wolf. Oh, I used to love Peter and the Wolf, the ballet.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I just don't know. Here's the thing about me. I don't really know who sings or composes anything. If they're in a band, I'm like, I don't know. I might know the band maybe. I'm so bad at that game.
I'm bad at names of songs, but not groups. That I'm okay with.
Diamond do great inks and shortcuts. No need for a converter. Yeah, and that's actually what he usually sends out with those things is Diamine. I've actually got a few boxes of Diamine carts over there. That's a thing we like for sure. Let me go find I didn't pull up the Franklin Christoph. Somehow I forgot to put it on the list until Audrey came in and we were talking about what things to put on the list of new stuff. All products. We want that model 50. So there it is. It says sold out, but it's not exactly sold out. It's just not sold yet.
Yeah.
Hey, Emil, what's up? So this is a new Model 50 Grandis. Grandis? Grandis? Okay. Grandis indeed.
I think.
Yeah. Could be. And this is a pretty big pen. It's not compared to anything here, but this is, they say, the longest Franklin Christoph to date. As far as I know, there's only like one of them. Just like the one they've made, right?
No, they've been working on a batch.
Okay, so there are some more that exist. He keeps talking about the prototype, so I don't know if what he had, but that's the Grandis, and I think it's kind of cool. It's a long fountain pen. It's got this sort of like flare to the cap, and then it's got flat sides as a roll stop device.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I do like that.
Top and bottom.
This pen is just not a pen that I would need. It's too long for me. It's just my hand, and I'd rather just have like a regular size pen because I don't sit there and write.
You like the 66 though, right?
I'm okay with the 66. It's not my top pen by any means.
Yeah,
Again, I like
true.
a more like a 46 size.
Yeah.
But this just it's not heavy and it's balanced well. But in terms of what I would normally use to sit down and write, it wouldn't be something like that. Is the only thing. But there are lots of people that like desk pens and have one sitting there, and I like that it can't have a clip or anything like that, but it's not going to roll away too.
You know, I sort of think this little like dent in the back end of it would be a good place to put a clip for some people if they wanted to. Like you get those aftermarket ones that sort of like wrap around a thing. Like that might be kind of a fun thing to put on there.
Yeah, I don't know what the sizing. For
well,
those
it would
and
never
stuff.
fit in a pocket. What am I talking about?
So
this is uncapped. I was looking at the stats. It's like the same length as the 66, give or take, when it's uncapped, which makes it a fairly large pen, just in general.
And I think the section, dog hair all over me.
The section's a little fatter.
I think it's like the O2 section.
Yeah, that's what I think we were looking at the measurements. It looks like it's about the same width, diameter as the.
Which is always surprising for people because people always think that
the 19 is the thickest.
Exactly, the barrel on the 19 is the thickest. But in terms of where you're writing, that's where a lot of people get cramping in their hand is from in the section and not the barrel. So this actually has one of the largest or the largest sections out of all of them. So this will be the same as. Tied for first with the largest section.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be interchangeable or whatever, but it looks like it was like the same sort of width.
I've seen the couple that have been made, but I don't remember any interchangeably. There's
probably didn't try, right?
No.
Yeah. So I don't know when this is going to come out exactly. They said something like
I'm not sure.
First half of May is what he said he's expecting. So I don't know. That's only a couple of weeks away.
So we're going to be moving in the near future too. So
oh yeah.
I think probably some of all of this is going to be happening around the time of us moving. That's why it's probably up in the air. I'm not sure.
Oh, that's true. That would make it tough to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. And these are going to go, as it says here, for the IPO of 175, and then the regular price is going to be 200. So, following the IPO production of 50 pieces. So, Annie Hoozle. Looks pretty cool, I think. It looks interesting, but I think you'd have to try it out first. I think that's totally fair. Yeah. That's, nothing wrong with that.
But if you can't go to a show, there's always a 30-day return if you don't like it.
Well, that's true.
But then you have the money. I get it. There's reasons not to do that, too.
Sure.
But if you can't make it to a show, there's no risk, at least.
Nancy Rudy says, any plans for the weekend? I mean, I got a plant pass along, but other than that, no.
Just yums, maybe.
Oh yeah, maybe some
I gotta
yums.
make nibs. That's pretty much.
Nancy, I got that sample of Earl Grey that you sent me. Thank you very much. This one doesn't look that much like that linen toolbar. A lot of people were saying it looks the same, but this definitely has more of like a bluish kind of cast in it than the toolbar, which is just like straight up pigmented gray. So it's not really.
Look at the pen world. Okay. So we can show the pen and then the article.
Okay. Is the pen world out? Like, is it supposed to be?
I mean, we got it in the mail, so I'm assuming so. I don't think that we get something that's early.
Yeah. So yeah, this is Diamond Earl Grey, and if you go to the fpc.ink, it's a which is where I catalog all my inks. This is on like the top 10. This is actually, I think, the only one in the top 10 inks that I was missing. So now I have the top 10 inks that people like. I have all of them, so that's pretty awesome. I haven't gotten to put in a pen yet. I've gotten a lot of grays recently, so haven't had much of a chance. You going to play the bike game again? Really enjoying watching me play. Thanks, Artful Colorist. Yeah, I definitely will. It's that was the game I was playing on Earth Day over on Twitch. Playing some downhill mountain biking game. It was pretty fun. Friday Live. Hey, what's up, Omnivore? I think I'll have to see that pin in person. Yep. Urban Hafner.
Well, the other Franklin Christoph that was just released, the first 15 were released yesterday. Day before yesterday?
Yeah,
yesterday. Is this one, which is a modified 03, excuse me. And this is the Birth of the Dragon. And has some of the eggshell and some rotten up in the top. But this is super cool. But this is the next Maki-E pen that we have. This is the third?
Well, fourth technically, yeah.
So the first 15 were available. I don't think the next batch has come in yet or anything. So, but there will be a total of 50 pieces. I think this is what they said. And if you look in the article, there's a very nice article about FC in here. And I was in it. Yay. So then here's another picture of that.
Oh, the 50?
The 50. And then it also goes into discussion that we're going to be moving at FC. Not us personally.
Oh, yeah,
we're
not
going
us.
to be, thank goodness, because nobody wants that. But so we're going to be moving. Currently, we're in Wake Forest, but we're moving back into Raleigh, which unfortunately is a longer commute for me, but most people at FC. But you know, it will be a brand new place with windows, and I'm very excited.
Are you gonna have windows where you're?
Big windows, apparently.
Nice.
And anyway, in here, these are actually my sig nibs, or pictures are in there as well.
Look at you.
Yeah. But they put they took what the acronym for SIG is and messed that up.
They did?
Yeah.
Stub italic ground? Oh, they did.
Yeah. So unfortunately, I have pictures of the nibs, but they messed that up. But
well, we're gonna have to send them an email and be like, do a correction.
Here are the other two right here. Ooh.
Yeah. What are you doing?
It's cut off every single time.
Like this. There you go. Yeah. So this was, what body was this one on?
Modified 03.
So this is that
Original.
modified 03, which is
the 03 without a finial.
Right.
Clip.
Yeah, it's a fairly small pen. It looks huge in the magazine, but I mean, you know.
It's a medium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not like, it looks kind of huge when you look at it on the cover of a magazine.
And the other one is the one that you actually liked.
Yeah, the Panther 40.
Yeah.
I love this tree motif. I think that was really cool.
Yeah.
I'm not really a Maki-E person, but that looks so good.
That's the thing. It would be one that have to be the right one, and I would never know exactly what the right one would be until I see other people's pens, and then I'm like, oh, okay, I would like to have that as a starting point. Just trying to figure out what I would like to be difficult.
Like for Maki-E, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just I don't know. It's just not in general a thing that I jump up and down about. But there are some of them that I've seen that are very cool. Like somebody was showing one on I forget where. It must have been a Slack or something where like it had like a little tree frog.
Yeah.
Maki-E. I'm like, that's cute. I like that. I would have frogs. But anyway.
How often do Pen World come out? I think it's
quarterly or something, isn't it?
Isn't it every 2 months? I think it's every 2 months.
I don't know.
As far as I remember.
What's the base of the pen? Is it resin? Yeah, it's they're acrylic. And then
Well, it doesn't say, but I'm pretty sure it's every other month.
I think the only pen magazine in Poland is being made for our main pen show. That's pretty cool. Oh, you're Tessa Murphy, our full colorist. Cool. Let's see. Nice upgrades to FPC today. Yeah, really nice upgrades. Urban has been busy on the FPC, putting in things like graphs showing the breakdown of your like ink collection and pen collection and things like that.
I didn't even read this. So the 27th annual Reader's Choice Awards, they have a new category, Ink of the Year.
Oh.
So they actually have the everything of the year.
Oh, there's the... All right, so what we got for Ink of the Year contenders.
Colorverse Stars and Stripes.
Solid.
Graphon Faber-Castell India Red.
Didn't try that one.
Ferris Wheel Press Pink Eraser.
Ugh, too light.
Pelican Edelstein Moonstone.
Very nice.
And Sailor 50 States Colorado.
What's Colorado? I don't think I have that one.
It looks like it's blue. Based on...
Well, yeah, could be. Yeah, I don't know. I've never... I don't know. Of those...
I'd probably go Colorverse Stars and Stripes.
Stars and Stripes is good.
I don't know.
Stars and Stripes is good. I think it's... like, Stars and Stripes isn't as good as the NASA one. But it's still pretty good. Like, the NASA blue is super, super cool. At least for me.
I didn't look at this. So.
I didn't either.
Huh.
So, yep. Colorado's deep purple, says Becky.
Oh.
Deep purple. It's just a little bitty picture. It's hard to see.
Yeah, it's really hard to tell because... And lighting too, blue and purple always gets thrown out.
So this is what Urban added to FPC.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah, it's got this like cool gradient breakdown of your ink categories.
Yeah.
So like the ink I have the most of is diamine at 89 diamine inks.
Wow.
And
then that's not.
Then Sailor at 83. Like those things, that is not surprising to me. Those are my
those are
top
go-to
two.
for you.
Robert Oster at 71. Mostly because I got like the whole collection when he started, which is pretty cool. But I have 61 noodlers. I'm pretty shocked by that, but
really, you have 61 noodlers?
Yeah. Well, noodlers was like they had this huge breadth of inks pretty early on, and so like a lot of the what was that thing Goulet did where they would send out inks? What do they call it? Ink flight, ink drop, ink something.
Ink drop.
That sounds right. So there were always a lot of noodlers in those ink drops because the volume of the bottles is high, the cost is low, and there were a lot of colors. So it just made sense for them to do that. So I think that's why I have so many. It's got to be like samples. So.
Do you want to go through some of these other ones and then, see what you think?
Like others, I have 98 other. The next category up from that is Aurora at 4. But other, so I've got 98 of like, I don't know, 3 or less. Yeah. Right? That's a lot of like random ink brands. So, yep. Diamine's a solid brand. They are really good. Yeah. Diamine's #1 for probably 99% of us. That's pretty cool. Well, Urban would know if anybody.
Do you want me to go through some of these?
I mean, there's a lot of them.
Well, I don't have to go through all of them.
Put them on the... move all these pens.
I mean, you don't have to really see the pictures. Either you know it or you don't, pretty much. Everyday carry. We got the Keiko Brio Light Green.
The Keiko Brio? I've never even heard of that.
I think they're a Chinese brand. They are shown in the pen world. That's the main place I've ever actually seen those. Faber-Castell Hexo. FC Model 46 Blackberry. Montverde Ritma Purple. And the Sailor Compass. They're the everyday carry.
I mean, for me, it's either the 46 or the Ritma, I think. I haven't used the Hexo fountain pen. I've never even seen the Hexo fountain pen. It actually came out after we stopped having shows. It got delayed or something.
Next, Artisan Pen. Carolina Pen Company, Aiken Abalone. Heinz Pen Company, Avancio. Hooligan, Georgia, Meteor. Connolly Pen Company, Kona Cherry. And Ryan Krusek Studios, Oracle.
It's the Oracle. Oh, interesting.
It's like it posts and stuff.
Oh, I forgot about that one. Yeah, that's the one that posts on the back. Yeah. I mean, that abalone is pretty cool. I don't know about this hooligan one. That looks like it's kind of neat. It's got some stuff going on.
Almost looks like a Damascus-y sort of clip.
Yeah, it's hard to say on these pictures, and I don't know that one offhand.
Next is Metal Mastery. Grand d'Ache Rouge Carmen. Hardy Penwright's Secret Garden. St. Dupont Diamond Guilloche.
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 Guilloche,
I'm sorry.
Audrey.
I'm so unclassic. Or culture. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm not feeling well. Schaefer Legacy and the Waldman Pen Edelfer?
Edelfader.
Sure. Yes, that.
Yeah.
I don't.
Schaefer Legacy's in there?
Yeah.
How is the Schaefer like?
And
they don't make
Metal
those
Master.
anymore. Did they bring back the Legacy and I missed it? I remember they were gonna bring back. I didn't know they had. I mean that Diamond Guilloche is. That's a special pen.
Mm-hmm. It's expensive though.
It's like $1,000.
Yeah. Contemporary industrial pen, Bennu Pen Euphoria, Cross Townsend Matte Green, Peniter Tribute to Armand, Ryan Crusoe Studios Legend L15 Lapis, and Visconti Homo Sapiens Lava Color.
I mean, those lapis pens that Ryan does are really sweet. Like he takes rocks and turns it into a pen that actually works really well. That Homo Sapiens Lava Color is pretty cool.
Those are nice. Those are the ones that I'm drawn to first.
I mean, the thing about the Crusac one though is that like, those are all like he does them all by hand.
Yeah.
There aren't that many of them.
Yeah.
It's kind of a little bit more special, I think, than
to compare. It's
tough to compare something like a mass-produced thing to a hand-produced thing. You know, but like things like the Cross Townsend, like get out of here with that. What are you doing?
Urushi Art Pen, AP Limited Editions Magical Urushi, Artist Tame Nuri.
That's a rollerball, by the way. What do you? Get out of here with that.
There is a section for non-fountain pen.
That one's up against all. Get out of here with that.
Danitrio, no. Menu Propria Kokoro, Tachia Mayabi Winter Breath. That's a lot of eggshell.
It's a lot of eggshells.
You gotta like eggshell if you're gonna go with that one.
Yeah.
Fine Art Pen, AP Limited Edition Moon Rabbit, Artist Elephant in the Savannah, David Oscarson Sea Turtles. I do like the Sea Turtle one. I have seen him.
Yeah, I've seen that one. It's pretty cool.
And Pilot Namiki Chicken Dragon.
Chicken Dragon.
Chicken. Did I say chicken? I did
did.
not say chicken. No, I did not.
You said Chicken Dragon.
No, I did not.
Chickens are basically dragons, so I think it's fine.
I did not. I feel like I somehow tried to change it a little bit. And then the Tacha Miyabi Imperial Koi. That's very realistic koi. Like
I like the koi.
It actually is surprisingly very koi-like. Come on. Jeez.
I know.
It's being a pain.
I know.
We already talked about the inks.
Yeah.
Cultural historical theme, Danitria. I'm a cat.
I do like that it's called I'm a cat, but I don't know anything else about that pen.
Greffon Faber-Castell, Medieval Knights, Oscarson Ellis Island, St. DuPont Shakespeare, Visconti 2 Magnifico.
Is it 2?
That's the Roman numeral 2.
Yeah, it really is. Weird.
Magnifico.
I don't know, which one of those you like?
I have not experienced any of those in person, so I really don't know what I would go with for this one.
I'm going for that Medieval Knight one from Faber-Castell. I love that Graph. That it's the one with the Damascus and
it's that one. That one I'll probably that's cool.
Like the chainmail
Vintage
look.
inspired Cross Bailey Light.
Greg Metz said he gave Ryan the piece of lapis that he uses
really?
to make those pens.
That's cool. Lapis is very pretty.
Yeah, that's neat.
Mayora Impronti Capri Sun, which is a very nice color. Pelican 405 Silver White, Pilot Falcon, and Sailor 1911 Royal Amethyst, which I don't remember that one.
No, either.
Weirdly enough.
No, Silver White's got to win, right? I mean, that's.
I would think so. It's I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know if the Pilot Falcon is really vintage inspired. Like, it's been around for a long time. I'm not sure it's vintage inspired.
Yeah.
It's kind of probably ill and not too. I thought so too, but no, that's.
They may have. Yeah, it's possible.
Typoed it, but that's definitely 2 eyes.
So the non-fountain pen, we have Levanter True Rider Sea Glass, that's been around forever, right? The Sea Glass.
I don't know, actually.
Retro 51 Leap, which is glow in the dark, which
you
is
like
fun.
that one.
Schaefer Reminder, Tactile Turn Cyclic, and the Von Moos Philemon.
Side click all day.
Wow.
Side click is so good.
Okay.
I'm a big fan.
Okay.
Yeah, side click.
Writing experience. FC Model 31 Gold Rising. Candelaria Pen Company Kona Snow. Pilot Vanishing Point LS. Sailor Pro Gear Lucky Charm. And Visconti Voyager 2020.
I mean, obviously the Franklin Christoph should win for writing experience.
I mean,
it doesn't need to be the Gold Rising Model 2. Like, who cares what it is?
It's a 31, thank you.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
They had a Gold Rising 31, huh?
Yep.
I didn't even know about that.
Yep.
I mean, obviously, though, you do those names.
I just think it's interesting that you have to have a pen. You could just say nib experience or writing experience and have it company versus like a certain pen. But,
well, like for you and Kanalea, those are both adjusted by a person, right? You do those. Hugh does the Kanaleas.
Just because
Pilot, Sailor, and Visconti, like
they
those
very well could have people. They're just not known, I
know.
guess
So. Well, we know Visconti doesn't. Oh!
I would never.
Oh.
I would never.
Yeah.
Pen of the year.
Woo!
That's what it comes down to, folks. The Faber-Castell Medieval Knights. Oscarson Sea Turtles. Penider Tribute to Armand. DuPont Diamond Guilloche. And that Tatcha Mayabi Winter Breath. All that eggshell.
Yeah. I mean, I've only used one of those, and that was the DuPont.
That's the simplest of these, obviously.
I mean, I guess.
Well, these have intricate
I guess these are like these are like hand done. These like this is like painted or whatever. I'm sure this Tassia is done all by hand.
Yeah.
With rodden and eggshells and stuff. This one, I mean, it's got lacquer over brass and like carvings. But I don't think anybody's like sitting back there carving it with a little.
Yeah, Omnivore. They said they still make the sea glass. Yeah, I thought it was one that had been around forever.
Like the True Rider's been around forever, but I don't know the sea glass.
Yeah, I think the sea glass has too.
I believe you.
Well, anyway, if you get the Pen World, make sure you vote. I'm not allowed to vote.
You're not allowed to vote?
No.
You should probably vote for that one.
Well, I can't do that.
Well,
they have like all the sets of rules and things on this page, so.
If you make the pen, you don't get to vote.
Does Pen World reject entire ballots? Yes, we do. Indeed.
The only way to vote is with a paper ballot.
Yep.
Online ballots and what is this? What is this shenanigans? Huh.
I didn't read that.
Huh. Well. Shenanigans. Yes, Scraggles is a person walking down the street. I know.
Oh, no.
She hates that.
Sorry, I didn't know there was in there. I totally hijacked that and talking about.
Totally.
Sorry.
It's totally fine. How many Roaring Klinger do I have? I actually don't know, but I do like Roaring Klingers. They're really good.
I have a few. For sure.
Yeah, the ones I have I like a lot.
Yeah.
I don't have terribly many.
It's not like they have a million colors. You know, they have a certain set that's been around a long time. They have a new color that was coming out, and we were going to talk about it, but I can't remember what.
I have 19.
There you go.
Yeah. They had a new color come out? Roaring Klinger?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I vaguely remember you saying, by the way, how the new thing.
Talk, yeah.
Totally don't even remember what it is now.
No. I feel like it was really light. It was lighter than I expected for them.
It could be.
Like it was like a pinkish, light reddish color or something.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't get a whole lot of play out here. Like, you'll hear about Scabiosa or Salix sometimes because they're very good for some stuff.
Don't they have the Alt
Goldgrun, yeah.
Goldgrun,
that's what he said there, yeah. Yeah, that's the one you hear about the most, I think, is Alt Goldgrun. That's easily the most popular. Yeah. They also have all those pigmented inks. What was the name of that series?
I don't remember.
They had like sometimes like naked ladies on them, which is kind of like it's like a little bit weird, but whatever.
Scandalous.
It's a little scandalous for the American market. Like we're
really
very clutching our pearls.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was there are a couple of those that were super good. So I had a few of those.
The Ink Flight was by Ink Journal. Thank you, Beth.
I knew there was a thing called Ink Flight.
Yeah.
I actually have a few. I've got some of those samples actually still in the boxes that I'm going to give away and just haven't done them. Yeah.
Claire's number 1 is Sailor. Not surprising.
Oh yeah, that's not surprising. Mine, it's almost number one for me.
Yeah. I'm surprised. Well, I don't know. I guess I'm not that surprised that it's not.
It would have been, except for Inkvent. Like Inkvent
Did you talk about Inkvent coming back? Did we talk about that?
I don't know. Last week we didn't get to a lot of my lists, and I threw away my list. So Inkvent's coming back.
Yeah, yeah.
It's got a nice red box.
COVID's gone, so we're having Inkvent again.
You're right. Yeah. So they're planning Inkvent for next year. I'm very excited about that. I will absolutely be doing that.
You won't have to get an Audrey.
They're called Sketch
An Audrey one next year. You're welcome.
I think you did a great job with that. Like some of those I thought were so good that I just immediately bought a bottle.
Really?
Yeah. That's how I got like Shirakashi. Like this is actually one of them. I was like, I must have this. The Linen Toolbar Atmospheric Twilight. I'm like, I must have this. So there were 2 or 3 that I was like, oh, here's the other one. Yeah, it's the Linen Toolbar. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I'm still using them in pens. I still really like those. Marlene. Yeah. That was one. They all had names. RNK Ink of the Year. Yeah, RNK did an Ink of the Year. That's what it was that we were going to talk about. Yep. Let's see. Got the Oregon ink. It's a wet ink. That's pretty. Oh, for Sailor.
Yeah, Diamine is well priced as well.
Super well priced. Yeah.
Yeah, if you get them from Colt Pens or any of the other.
You get them from like England or Germany or something. They are dirt cheap.
And they're the 30 ml 1 ounce bottles. That's plenty of what you need.
I don't have any of those handy.
Like these.
Oh, there they are. Yeah, like that. Those are from Le Chrome de Comte.
They're like $3 or something converted. I mean, come on now. You can just add a bunch of those to your cart.
Yeah, they're really good. Verdigris is a good ink. Yeah, Verdigris is a good ink. I like that one. I
forgot about that one, yeah.
Diamine's good colors, easy to clean, pretty cheap. Yeah, I mean, there's a few of them that aren't that easy to clean, but they're totally fine. They have some like really saturated ones. They're like, a little bit harder to clean, but it's not a big deal. Water still does it. You said Chicken Dragon. Which issue of Pen World? It's the newest one. It's like the one that's coming. It came out now.
April.
Yeah, this is the April issue.
2021.
Yeah.
We just got it Wednesday.
Yeah.
So.
Let's see.
Dragons are just prehistoric chickens.
They're dinosaurs. Chickens are dinosaurs, and dinosaurs are dragons. So chickens are dragons. I think that that's the transitive property of dragonness.
Yep.
Sketch inks, indeed. Sketch ink Lily. Yeah, Lily is really. I like Lily. That's the one I bought.
What color is that?
It's like like he says.
So different Lily
like he
colors.
says, it's written. No, it's not like Lily like the flower. It's Lily like that's just the person's name. They're all like ladies' names like Lily and Marlene and stuff like that. I have an Aunt Marlene. Well, cousin.
It's 2 L's, so I should have known, but.
It's like one of those weird colors that I like a murky brown, green, gray situation.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's really your jam.
Fell in the deep end with Diatramentus Brilliant Violet Copper. Brilliant Violet Copper. Crazy.
Lots of sketch ink, as they are great for sketching, as you can paint over them. That's really good for
they're pigmented,
artists.
So. Aubergine. Yeah, Aubergine is one that I definitely have a sample of, but I don't.
Full bottle.
No, I don't have a full bottle. Who buys? I don't buy full bottles of purples.
Of course you wouldn't.
One of these days, I'm just gonna have to like cave and say I like purple ink. Diaminer made in Liverpool. That seems about right. Sailor Maryland ink looks really good. Yeah, is that one of the ones?
That's
one of the new ones.
One of the new ones. That and Alaska just came out.
Yeah, so we pulled these up just before that. So Maryland does look cool. That's pretty interesting, like gold. Kind of like this one that Dave Carricker there and I like called Crud. What was that one from Birmingham that I like so much? Golden Gazette. Like it's a little bit Golden Gazette-y. It's a little more brown, but
it reminds me a little bit of those Diamine, like Tabasco Sunburst or whatever too.
Tobacco Sunburst.
I said Tabasco. Look, I'm not feeling well today.
That's fine.
The fact that I'm on here is sort of surprising, to be honest.
Tabasco Sunburst is like it's a red.
Yeah.
Or a green.
But I could be wrong. One. Maybe it's a little off, or one of the other ones.
You know what? It's actually
the desert.
I think it's pretty close. It's a little bit lighter, maybe. So this is.
Oh, that's that ink.
Yeah, that is not.
No.
Katie, move your butt. Don't look all offended. Come on now. Yeah. Well, I don't know. In real life, this is closer. I don't have the right light or something. I don't know, but.
And if you swabbed it, it's going to show up lighter. So. Yeah.
Katie, can't see.
Tabasco Sunburst sounds delicious. Thank you, Christopher.
It does. Put some Tabasco Sunburst on my eggs. Good job.
Thank you.
Yeeted efficiently. So that's the $25.
Maryland.
You. Yeah, it's like got some nice sheen and stuff going on there. And then Alaska looks like it's kind of a turquoisey situation. Yeah.
It's more turquoise when it's swabbed out, but more tealy once you get the drops, more saturated areas.
Golden Gazette is very egg yolk orange. Just washed it this past week. Oh, I didn't know they'd made a new one. Oh, interesting.
Because that was one you really liked, right?
Did I say Dave? I totally meant David. I don't know. Like, neither of our brains is working particularly well. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry, Dave. I apologize.
Did you say Dave again?
No, I said David.
No, you said Dave again.
I said David. I don't know what you're talking about. The old one. Yeah, the old one's definitely darker. It's super readable and stuff. I haven't seen a new one yet. Tabasco Sunburst in the special edition Sailor Pro gear.
Yep,
that you ink with your chicken dragon egg. Yeah.
I'm never coming back again.
Chicken dragon was a pen.
I'm not feeling well, and you're just making fun of me. It's not fair.
As you develop your own line of ink after philosophers, what colors and names did you make? Dude, I have no idea. I know that there are some that are named after philosophers. Like, there's one by Mont Blanc that's like Homer or something, or Aristotle Blue, I think. There are a couple of those out there, but philosophers aren't generally. I don't know. They're not very like colorful. There's not like a big link with colors. I don't think.
I mean, I think if you think abstractly of, what kind of philosophy that they do and how that corresponds to a physical color, I think that's you could do.
Yeah, I think that'd be something you'd be way better at. I don't picture things in my head, and so I don't think I don't know how to do that.
Somebody asked before, this is a long time ago, said, how does Scott decide what to name or what numbers go with every pen? I have no idea.
It's a mystery.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's part of his design process.
Yeah.
And it's a secret, and we don't know. Don't know. Descartes is a pen named after him? You mean Duocarte? Greek 3-pack? You want a Sartre Camus 2-pack? Yeah, I don't know anything about those guys. That's, I don't know. My brain's so clouded at the end of this intense week. Didn't get a second vaccine. You didn't even get a second vaccine. They're all light blues. There you go. It's just all light blues.
Yeah.
RNG. There you go. Random number generator. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's the way to do it. Just pick one. Although I guess if there's some people that do like, primarily environmental science or something.
Exactly. That's
or environmental philosophy, give them greens. Well, like, what color is justice? I don't even know what color justice is. Or, I don't know.
I mean, it depends on where they are. If it's like American justice, I mean, that right there is going to limit your color palette. You can think of it that way.
I guess. I don't know.
Or you can think something like a gold when you have justice being like Lady Liberty sort of thing, and I don't know, things like that.
She's kind of green, right, with like copper corrosion.
I don't know. I always think of it as gold. They always have a gold one.
The Statue of Liberty is not gold.
I meant the ones that are in like courthouses. And
like the scale of justice, the blind justice.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking of. Yeah. Sorry.
Imagine Scott throws 3 darts at a board and the total is a new pin number. I mean, that'd be kind of cool.
I've never seen a dartboard, but I mean, maybe.
Maybe. Justice is orange. Fair. Blue ghost because justice is blind. Oh,
there you
go. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, maybe RNG. Maybe that's how you name pens. Yeah. He really likes Latin, so he like throws a Latin name on. I think most of them. Collegiate robes have color coding, so you think of purple for law. Oh, interesting.
But there's also things go with his synesthesia, so.
Has he talked about that? Okay.
Well, it's just a thing that, so I think he has certain things that he does with, certain things.
Strong connections between words and numbers and colors and stuff. Yeah,
for himself. So I think it just has to go with, all that.
Scraggs looks sad today. She's just tired. She's like, you won't let me hassle that cat.
All I want to do is hassle a cat.
Yeah. The Scraggs story. So the Scraggs story is, I guess we didn't tell it.
No, we didn't tell it.
Yeah, so Scraggs and I guess I got attacked by a pit bull yesterday on our walk, which was not the kind of excitement I was looking for on a walk, frankly.
And this has nothing to do with the pit bull itself. That's
no. There are several pit bulls in the neighborhood, and they're all great.
Yep.
This one decided didn't like Scrags.
Yep.
And its owner or its handler was a very old woman who could not hold on to the dog's lead. And we were on the other side of the street, and had Scrags on a real short lead, so that was, it was exciting, but she came out okay.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
She's tough.
Yeah, she's real tough, this dog. I couldn't actually, I didn't find any wounds on her, although she definitely got grabbed a couple of times by this pit bull while I was, trying to defend Scrags. Yeah. So we have this harness that we put on her for walking. It's a great harness. I love this thing. It's honestly saved her life 2 or 3 times. And so, like, I had her on a short lead, and after this dog, like, came after us, I sort of, like, yanked on it, just, like, popped her up in my arms, because it goes all around her chest and, like, back, and it's all padded and stuff. So she doesn't care. It doesn't bother her at all.
No, yeah.
It's actually got a handle on the back.
It has a really nice big handle.
You can pick her up like a suitcase if you need to.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I like popped her up into my arms, and this people like grabbed her by the muzzle, and it must have just gotten beard basically, because I didn't find any kind of like wounds, and she didn't squeal, and she's kind of like anything that like mildly hurts, she's like, "Arr!" So
she's a wuss about certain even when she's sort of scared or alarmed about something, she'll go,
Yeah, she didn't really make any noise. I think she knew that I was in control of the situation. But, so this dog was coming after us a bit. It was not great.
She gets freaked out about silly things. Plastic bags.
Oh, yeah. Bag
rustlings.
rustles. Oh.
She just will be like, I don't like this.
If there's a box in the living room that is new, she doesn't like appreciate that.
Hates that.
Yeah.
But then things like this,
a
dog is attacking her.
Yeah.
She doesn't like it in the moment, but you said just a couple minutes, like a minute later, she's like, okay, let's keep going. Okay, cool. This is over with. Let's go.
She's like, yeah, we're still on a walk though, so let's go. She's tough. Yeah. I think my my supposition is she kind of grew up on the streets, and so she's like, dog attack is a thing that happened. It turned out all right. I'm not going to worry about it.
But something bad happened with a bag once.
What do you do? Like, oh my. Okay, fine. I'll hold you.
She's
back.
like, no, I'm staying.
I gotcha. You're holding me now. So yeah, that was not cool. And came home, posted on the neighborhood Facebook, shook my fist at the sky. But she seems okay. Like we checked her over, we couldn't find any punctures or anything like that. No blood, nothing of that nature. I didn't carry mace. Yeah, I mean, we've gotten jumped by that dog. There was a boxer that came after us one time. Multiple
times. There are people in the neighborhood that either again can't handle their dog.
It's not actually our neighborhood. It's like the next one over.
Next one over. Walk. Yeah. Some people just don't have their dog on leashes at all. And like, the dog will listen to me. No.
Like maybe.
Yeah.
And there is one that they walk constantly without a leash, and it did go after Scraggles one time. But ever since then, it's actually been perfectly behaved. But I still, stay kind of far away.
Sure, of course. Again, that's the unpredictability. And one dog not being on leash and a dog being on leash is just completely different.
Yeah. So, be careful with your pups, and put your dog on a leash if you're walking your dog. Don't, carry treats to throw to distract an oncoming dog. That's pretty good. I usually just throw feet and hands. So, but hey everyone, hey PB, what's up?
Yeah.
Ruth says I have synesthesia too, but I had to talk to the plumber who was here and I missed the context. I don't know. What was the context?
It was the FC models and the naming and design, like certain elements of things like that.
Yeah. Scott has a touch of synesthesia, so nothing like, I don't think it's anything super distracting. I knew I've known some people with synesthesia that have like very like interesting things, like colors are numbers to them, that kind of thing.
Yeah, there's very different things. I mean, it sort of reminds me of you with not being able to picture things. It's in a very different way, but it's something that you don't realize is different until something comes up and you're like, oh, I just thought it was a fig. Like, you just say that sort of thing and it's not true. And it's
a particular way of like having your senses linked.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's really interesting. A small jogger side canister. Oh yeah. Well, I don't know. I may have to. I may just stop walking my dog down there because it's a nice neighborhood to walk through, except for the dogs.
It is, yeah. I mean,
like it's all nice and there's lots of older trees. It's an older neighborhood, so it's all established. But you know, yeah.
I'll have to take her to the walking trail.
Yeah, I guess so. Of course, she hates driving. So.
Well, certain ones aren't.
We're gonna go on a walk. You're gonna be traumatized a little bit first.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So the other thing we have not talked about, there's a new eco color coming out.
Oh yeah, I forgot all about that.
Mike isn't gonna care.
I'm not gonna get that one.
But I think Becky and some other people are going to really enjoy it. It's the lilac.
Here it is.
There it is.
This is out of stock. Oh, yeah, it's out of stock. This comes out soonish.
Yeah, end of April.
Oh, here we go. Pre-orders begin April 30th. Orders begin shipping May 7th.
There you go.
Looks like a really nice bright purple.
Yep.
I think something like a cross violet or something would go perfectly with that. There are several sailors that would go perfectly.
Goodness.
Like having a hiccup and that would go perfectly with that, I think. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. Sharon says excited about the new eco. Yeah. Pretty cool.
I think it's a pink side.
It's actually kind of fuchsia now that I'm looking at it up close.
At least in this, again, with coloring, it's how you...
Especially purples.
Yeah.
Hard to photograph, but...
But they're saying it's lilac, so it's...
Yeah, that looks about like our lilacs out back.
Yeah.
Our lilac's a little, like a shade or two darker, but pretty close. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Yamabudo. Yamabudo's, I think, more pink than that, but... Like, it's more magenta than fuchsia, I think. But maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe so. Have one eco, you're content with that? That's fair. I've only got like, I don't know, 4, 5, something like that.
I mean, that's a lot, but...
That's over the course of years.
Yeah.
But also, they stay inked pretty much perpetually.
Oh, yeah. You definitely
They never dry
forever.
out. They, you know. Just like the yellow one. The yellow one is really cool. I got the yellow one, too. If I didn't already have the clear purple one, you get that. Yeah, the clear purple one is...
Yeah, they had that right there.
That was also there.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, this one. Yeah. Actually, I like the opaque colors more than the translucent ones, I think.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, usually I'm more of a translucent person, I think, but I really like the solid colors. Like really that gray one I think is super good looking. This cement gray. I'm a big fan of that one. It's a really good... Can I not make it... Can't make it larger. Well. Oh, there we go.
Oof.
That was weird. So yeah, that one. I really like that one a lot. I think it's very classy.
You have that one.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I bought it because I liked it so much.
Yeah.
Yep.
We have a few.
What else do I have? I have the orange one. I have the translucent orange one. I like that one a lot.
Yep. We have the yellow one.
This still has the same ink in it. I've never changed the ink. This is Graupel from Faber-Castell Burned Orange.
It was a gift.
It was a gift from a viewer, yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Let's see if it writes.
I'm trying to remember what the name of the person was. Right away.
Writes perfect. It's been in this drawer. I haven't used this probably in 3 weeks. It's been inked for, I don't know, a year. So, totally fine. I think you needed a nap. Just try to use your mouse to move the drum girls window off the top of your faces. Yeah, I kind of want, I could use a nap too. Did I have the clear purple? What about the Sailor 1/10th anniversary? Oh yeah, I saw those at Anderson Pens.
I don't think I saw that. I was wondering what they were talking about.
There it is.
I wish that white rose gold wasn't as more expensive.
These are the 110th anniversary fountain pens. Yup. That price though.
It's an interesting top there.
Right?
On the end there, yeah.
Yeah, I think these are very cool. It's got the sailor, what do you call that thing? Anchor down there, and it's got this clear cap over it.
Yeah, it almost looks like a button, you know?
It does. Yeah. It's got it looks like it has an overhang here on the cap situation. Yeah. This barrel is pretty thick.
It doesn't look like a sailor. And
as Greg just said, the sailors are very different design from sailor.
Yeah. And there's it looks like a bigger step from section to barrel, but it's hard to tell in this picture.
I think that this is long enough probably that won't really matter.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a big step there. Yeah. Comes in this cool box.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah.
I mean, it costs $1,000. Better come with a cool box. It's got an interesting looking nib. This is kind of like their old nibs, but it's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
It's got the new, more angular sailor logo on there.
Yeah. Notice that.
There you go. Looks like they're making 1,100 of them, I guess.
Yeah.
Limited to 1,100 pieces. Sleek Sailor Shirogane fountain pen will not last long on the shelves. High quality sterling silver. Oh, dang. Really? That's all sterling?
Oh.
Woo! Well, there you go. Clipless pin features a top cap band raised on one side to prevent accidental roll off. That's a really interesting way to do a roll stop, I think. That's kind of neat. I dig that. Yeah. You indeed. I know what Scotty Wallace would say. He'd say you.
Oh.
Yep.
What's the other one?
Oh, the other one's black.
Oh, okay.
Like that. Is this one also high quality black coated sterling silver? I don't know why you'd want to have black coated sterling silver. It seems weird.
Yeah.
I do dig this black trim though.
Yeah.
That is
nice.
That looks good. And juxtaposed with this this like special colored nib. I hope they make more nibs like that. Oh, I'm not showing it on the screen.
Oh.
I am a professional. Yeah, I think this looks really good with these black hardware and then the gold stuff in there. It looks really nice. And I want them to make more pens with that nib. That's party.
Okay. It's a lot simpler.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
like the tricolor one the best. It has the gold band in the middle with the silver on the outside.
I like a busy nib. I discussed this last time with the changes on the Yovo nibs. Like there's no scroll work and they're moving. It's much more streamlined, and I guess I could see a lot of people enjoying that. I just like a busy nib. I know.
Let's see, what does this one have? So it's like, yeah. So I kind of wish this King of Pen nib was busier. You know, like throw some gold on there somewhere.
But it has the scroll work that the other one doesn't have.
Yeah.
So.
Right. But like, make it the tricolor. Give me that gold in there. I mean, it's a King of Pen, man. Give me that cool looking nib.
It's $200 less.
It's true.
It's that $200 is that extra.
It's true.
Yeah.
Well, it's a huge nib too. I don't think it's a 21 karat, but I don't know how big it is. Actually, I don't have any frame of reference for how big that thing is. So, what does it say? Oh, maybe it says. Or like the clear finials? Yeah, they're pretty cool. Coated sterling is an interesting choice. Yeah, it's kind of weird, right? Wait.
The pen box is crafted from strong premium chestnut wood.
Oh, that's fun.
Chestnut. The
distinction of making the only 21 karat gold nibs in the world. I didn't ever think about it, but yeah, I don't think I've ever seen any other 21 karat nibs aside from sailors.
Yeah.
Let's see. Does it say? It doesn't say what size. Are there specs or anything? No, not really. Yeah, it doesn't say what size that nib is. So.
When you say nib size, does it show any other stuff?
No, it's just gonna tell you just tells you the gold content and the width. Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
you like decorated nibs too? Busy nib, nice phrase. Yeah, it's busy. I like to say I'm a sucker for those MB LE nibs. Well, yeah, the Mont Blanc LE nibs are really cool. They're mostly very cool. There are a couple of them that are a little bit silly, but I like them. Like they have scarabs on them. Those are pretty neat and that sort of thing.
Greg says the Visconti Palladium nibs were 21 karat.
But they're not gold though, right? They're palladium.
It's still a 21 karat.
Well, that just means weight or content, right? I don't know. No, were the palladium nibs gold and palladium coated or something? I don't know enough about them, frankly.
It is a nice Baroque nib. Yeah, exactly. I like a nice Baroque busy nib.
The PD nibs are 23K, says Sam.
Oh, wow. See?
That's two more Ks.
More Ks.
That's where you don't really see 23 karat anything. That's kind of strange, but I don't know. I don't know why. What am I, a metallurgist or a jeweler? Nope.
No? Oh, you should mention that.
I will.
Yeah.
So I did a video with a friend yesterday, and that is my friend Dave Ferracci.
This guy right here.
This
you're
guy
seeing.
right here.
We knew him in
grad school. Yeah. So that was 2004. No, 2005, I guess we would have met him. He was a year after me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like 2005 we met him. So like 16 years ago. Faraci is supernatural. Let me grab a copy of this here. I get it?
Anyway, he does magic tricks.
Yeah, he does magic tricks on his channel.
And he does magic tricks of you not even being there because pandemic, and he lives in London now.
Yeah.
So he just gets people on Zoom and does a magic trick. I'm not going to tell you if he gets mic or not, but...
Yeah. I don't know if he pulls it off. You'll have to see.
You'll have to see.
But yeah, that's... why hasn't it come up on the screen yet? There it is. Finally. Goodness. Go check out Faraci Supernatural. Leave a comment. Tell him where you came from.
He does a little bit of extra stuff. He makes fun of pens and ink, though. I don't know if
he doesn't. He said that his partner...
Fair.
So his partner said...
be ready to be upset about the beginning of it, though.
She doesn't know better. It's fine.
Okay.
They both live in London.
Yeah.
It's like a fun story. Like they went to high school together and knew each other forever. And they both ended up teaching in London, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Met up again on the other side of the world.
Small world.
Weird, right?
I will be on there eventually. I was supposed to be on yesterday, but I was not feeling up to
She's like, I'm not getting out of bed.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened.
So, yeah. She's like, I haven't been sick for like years, and you pick the one day I'm just like not gonna get out of bed. So
that was me.
Yeah. So that's a fun video. Faraci does some cool like up close magic stuff, a lot of card based things.
Yeah.
He's been doing magic since he was a small kid, like going to magic camp and stuff.
I did not know.
Yeah.
Yep, did not know that.
He said he actually he started doing it because there's a pandemic going on, so
sure, why not?
He's not leaving the house, like he's teaching online and stuff, and he's like, I didn't really feel like doing research, so instead he decided to start doing a magic YouTube channel, which is great. I think it's awesome. Heading out, have a great weekend, enjoy the pizza.
We will enjoy some pizza, and we'll have a fine weekend.
In gold, 1 carat is 4.1667% pure gold in the total alloy. See, like that sounds right. I believe you. I believe you. Now I can take your mask off while chatting here, so the shot was worth it. Well, you can take your mask off while chatting here too. Yeah. Can you recommend a thick notebook which is fountain pen friendly? Couldn't find many online. Like thick stuff, like the Crossfield is pretty thick. What else is pretty thick? Hippo Notos are real thick, but you can't get a hold of those.
No.
7 Seas, I think, makes a pretty thick one.
That was the one I was thinking of. I couldn't come up with the name, but I think that might be pretty thick. Like
Nanami 7 Seas, I think is what it is. Yeah. You'll DM me on Slack. According to FPN, I found Sailor, Pilot, and Platinum had a carrot war in the 70s. Platinum had some 22. Sailor got to 23. Pilot was between 21 and 23. Weird. Yeah. I'll check that out later. Musubi folios, are those thick? I haven't seen one of those in person.
Then you have to ship it from Singapore.
Yeah, then you got to ship it from Singapore.
Paper is...
Well, I don't know where
that's true.
Jahinder Singh is, so you might be easier to get one there.
True.
There's several Japanese ones that are pretty thick. Just look for notebooks with a real high page count. That's a way to go. Yeah,
there aren't that many. Like Rhodia doesn't come out with, or any of the other brands have thick notebooks.
It's because they're harder to write on usually.
Yeah.
That's the drawback of having a real thick notebook, is it can be tough to write in.
Yeah.
Because your hand is like lifted way off the desk.
So that's why you get some of those thinner papers. And to get that many sheets on a thinner, you have to get so many sheets.
Well, I think that, like the Crossfields and 7 Seas and stuff are using like Tomoe River, but they just put a ton of it in there.
Yeah.
So maybe check those out. Those might work out for you. Yep. Let's see if there are any other things in this this Slack thing I needed to see. Yeah, thanks for that link to Fountain Pen Network. I'll check that out, Evan. Where is my thread? So many replies. Holy smokes. Oh, that's a different thing. That was the chair thread. Here we go. Sharon. I think it's Sharon, right? My Sharona? Is that? Yeah, Sharon. Good. Asked a question of, she was asking if like we can tell things like italics and stubs and SIGs and stuff apart by sight? And the answer is, yeah, you totally can.
Totally.
The way that I tell them apart is that if you look at them fairly closely, then italics are very square.
Yeah.
Like the edges are chopped off. Stubs,
There's
kind of
more tipping. There's more tipping left for either the other two.
And they're roundy.
Yeah, so you have more, it's like more of a rounded up like this.
Yeah, you get more of that action.
Yeah, and then italics more like, yeah. And
Like
the
that.
SIG, it's really the top is really what distinguishes it. So if you see that chiseled down look like this,
I got one.
then that is going to be a SIG.
So like that. You can probably tell.
There you go.
That's a good angle.
Yeah, right there.
Get that real like swoopy Concorde looking nose on there.
Yeah.
That's a SIG.
Yep.
I mean, this is a double broad, so I figure it'd be easy enough to see.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna look smaller in smaller nibs, but it's always got that chop on the top.
Yeah, exactly.
So there you go. Yep. It's about how sharp they are, essentially.
Yep.
That's the way to go. The Parrot. Yep, that was a Parrot. This is my Parrot prototype actually, which is a Pocket 66.
Yep.
It's the only one of those. That is it. One of one. Talking about notebooks, you know about the new Tomoe River. I mean, I've heard a lot of people talk about it, but most of the stuff I've heard said about it is that it doesn't really make that big a difference. Like, unless you know what you're doing, you're not going to really worry about it.
Yeah.
So, like, it'll be fine. Look for a notebook with a Coptic binding. They open up pretty flat. Yeah, Coptic bindings do open up real flat.
I didn't know the name of that, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you know what it is once you hear about it. Yeah. Sir Jerkface asks, why are we so pretty?
I don't feel that. No.
Yeah.
I was honestly, I got clothes out to wear, and it was going to be a joggers and Pusheen sweatshirt day. And then I just got dressed. I got fully dressed.
She's got on jeans.
Because when I started getting ready, I was like, I'm doing bare minimum. I'm going to do my eyebrows. This is pretty much it. And then I just started getting into the routine of it. I'm like, well, now my face is done. Now I'm not going to put on a sweatshirt. And then so I got dressed. Mm-hmm. I didn't want it to be like this. But
Becky says skincare. I think that's your skincare regimen is a big part of it.
That is true.
Yeah.
I will say, I don't like what's going on starting-wise, but skincare does help.
For me, I think my secret is a soft focus on the camera.
Not beard. Beard just covers all of it.
I like to cover about half of my face, and the other half I like to deal with just like being slightly out of focus.
Perfect.
Yep. Yeah, I just smear a little bit of Vaseline on the lens. I think that's how you do it. Yeah.
Yep, I'm pretty sure that's right.
Not gonna lie, Pusheen sweatshirt would be a great choice. It's a cute sweatshirt. Got it out of the Pusheen surprise box. Oh yeah, there's a Pusheen right there.
Pusheen with pizza.
Pizza Sheen.
I wish they had more stickers like this. Ooh. The ones that move, see, like that.
Oh, look at it go. Look at it go. What do you call that?
I always call them like holographic ones, but that's not the right word for it.
No, it's not holographic. It's like, shoot, what's the name for it? Reticulated or
I don't know, but I want
something culated.
Stickers to be like this.
This little tail wagging, that's fun. Candlelight chats. Audrey would feel better tomorrow, I promise. Felt really spacey. Yeah, it's a day or two, and then you feel better.
Oh yeah, and it's totally worth it. I mean, I would much rather have this slight not feeling great. Yeah. I could not even imagine how, if I actually had COVID, how I would react to it. I'm like, oh no, this is terrible, the worst thing ever.
Lenticular, that's it. Yeah.
There you go.
I knew it was a ticular.
You did. I did not know that.
Couldn't remember the first part of it, but yeah. It's actually weird how like suddenly you feel better from this shot thing.
I haven't gotten that. I mean,
yeah, well, you will though. Like,
hit finally.
Like, it was real weird. I felt just real crappy, and then all of a sudden, like, I feel totally better. I feel absolutely fine.
Your body's like, wild. Well, done.
Yeah, it's like,
made enough.
Handled.
Cleared that up.
That's right. So, that's cool. Look forward to feeling magically better all of a sudden.
Yeah.
How's the ink vote coming? Oh, the ink vote. So I have been sort of I heard back from them, and I
You
forgot
did?
to tell you about it.
I was like, wow, I'm shocked that I never heard back.
I heard back from this ink company like very quickly. I totally forgot about it.
How dare you?
I'm so sorry,
I've been
unnamed ink company.
Wow.
Look, a lot of stuff has happened. Your parents were here. I forgot. Well, actually, I might have heard about it when they were here. I'll look at the date, but like whatever. I forgot about it. So, yeah.
Messed up.
So I heard about that. So I did a poll on my Patreon page about EATREON about like what color ink might be kind of fun to do, and I've been kind of like toying with the idea of having an ink color like for me. How come I can't see it? Oh, I haven't logged in.
Oh, well, that will do it.
That'll do it. Let me log in
See you
here.
later, artful colorist.
Take care. Poll responses. There we go. All right.
This was a clear winner, as I wasn't expected to be as clear as it was.
Yeah, it's green by a country mile.
Yeah.
It's.
Was that what you were expecting?
No.
What were you expecting?
I don't know, but it wasn't green.
Okay.
Like I mean, like, look, I love green inks. It's not that. It's just like I didn't know that people would be that into green inks.
Would you expect gray to be number 2?
No. I would expect something more like orange or like blue, because everybody likes blue.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really want to do a blue necessarily, because everybody likes blue. There's a zillion blue customs out there.
I would potentially, me as a person, not wife to you. If you put purple, JK, I'm not going to do purple. I would have 100% picked purple.
I also thought people would have picked purple, but only 4 people picked purple. Yeah, and you could pick more than one.
And one of those is obviously Becky.
One of them is definitely Becky, for sure. Yeah. Patreon.com/Inkdependence keeps his blog ad-free.
I'm curious if you gave 2 options, how it would have changed.
What do you mean?
If you would have given them 2 options, you can vote for 2.
Oh, they could have voted for as many as they wanted.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you just gave them one choice.
Yeah, you could vote for as many as they wanted.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just thought it was... I mean, usually it's just a one choice.
I think most people only voted for one, but I think you could vote for more than one. Bijou said I didn't vote for a green because I already have so many greens. There's a ton of room in the green color space, and I don't think it's going to be like a pure green. But SBRE Madison, I don't. I mean, look, if Stephen wants to marry into the family and take my name, I guess that's fine. I guess. Yeah. Oh yeah, she did write Independence. Oops.
What?
Independence ink should be orange. So Brad, the Penetic Dowdy, already did an orange.
That's just one. I mean, I feel like you both are equally into orange, so I don't think it would be.
That's probably true.
And I don't think that Brad would sit there and go, "How dare he just copy my style, getting an orange ink?" No, you guys both openly talk about how you like orange, and there's different types of orange.
I know, but he did it first. I'm not gonna.
Okay,
I don't know. Also tipped in a purple vote. Yeah, you gotta do that. Gray vote was probably influenced just by seeing Lynn and Toolbar said you like grays, and I like grays, and is always looking for a good gray. It's true.
That's true.
Although, like, maybe I don't do a gray because I already found the gray that I like the best. I mean, I haven't tried Earl Grey. I'll try that. It's clearly everybody likes that. Yeah. But Brad would be like, hell yeah, more orange ink.
Exactly.
I'm not saying he would be against it or he'd like make fun of me about it or feel insulted or something. Just like, I don't know. I feel
you
like
would hear from his lawyers. Yes.
That's true. Yeah, I don't want to piss off Big Ink.
Nope.
Big Pen.
Sure don't. So anyway, what happened? Now I want to know what was said.
Well, I can't tell you on live here.
Oh, look at the time. We did not go short today, by the way.
No, we didn't. We were going to go short, but we kept being more things to talk about. So, so it looks like green is the winner. Now I got to break down what kind of green. Only if I did a fire ink. You know, we had talked about this on the channel before.
We did the tire
on fire, which I still think, like, I still want to do that. I think it'd be fun, but I can't swing the Robert Oster minimum order.
We don't know the maker that you're talking to.
Oh, I do. The minimum order I think is doable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's not a Robert Oster minimum order.
I was trying to imply that maybe they could think that it was a Robert Oster, and now they know.
No. It's not that. What about a brown? Yeah, if only. Yeah, no, I don't know. It's already SBRE Madison already did that. IKMM Madison Green. I don't even know what that is, David.
Only one lone person picked black.
Yeah, one. Can I see who it was?
That's one that you were interested in
I can't even see
well.
Who it was. Oh, download results. Maybe I can see. I was interested in a black. Well, Tire on Fire would be a black. Yeah. A black with like a red or orange sheen or something.
You can see.
I can see who voted for it. It was me. Oh, no. It wasn't me.
Oh, it wasn't. Interesting. We know that person.
That is weird. Wait, who was it? Oh yeah. Oh, that makes absolute sense.
It does.
Yeah.
Now that we know who it is, it makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. But yeah, it counts me as having a vote for black. I don't.
But you only voted for black, but it's not because there's only one vote. Oh, that was 3. What did you just do?
Somebody must have, who's a patron and watching this, must have gone and voted.
Oh.
I didn't close it.
So now 2 more people. They're like, I want Tire on Fires. What I want is my phone. Oops.
That's right. Maybe Feta did. Beefy Mitts Brown, that would be funny.
Yes. Beef Mitts Brown.
Tear it a few is sort of fire. Yeah, kind of. Yeah. And then for your name and Madison for the alliteration.
If you are a patron and did not see this, go vote.
I mean, I guess. Now they know how the vote stands, so I don't know. Maybe I should stop accepting things. I don't know how. Well. I'm not sure I can. Oh, well, whatever, man.
Well, there's things down there that maybe one of those things, is it? That?
I think it just edits it. I guess I could edit it to not No. Yeah. Poll settings. End poll now.
There you go. Well.
I'll end it a little bit.
And then you'll forget it. It's going to be out there forever.
Brad's also working on a blue-black. So you're saying I got to get a blue-black out there first.
Oh, there you go. Really get on by sneaking in a color.
Before. That's right. Take that. End poll now. You
gave that last few seconds. That really helped them.
Poll ended. Well, I mean, it's been up there for like 2 weeks. Since, not 23.
That is today.
It would be amazing if I beat him to the punch on blue blacks. That would be pretty hilarious.
We just have a maker that is like, we can get that out next week.
That's right.
How many do you need?
That would be something. I'm not going to do that. That's dirty.
Someone's going to tell Brad, then Brad's going to be mad at us now.
No, he's not going to do that. No, I'm not going to do that. That's dirty. I'm not going to do it. It would be funny, but...
I find blue blacks to be drier than other ones.
Oh, I've got some good, like, wet blue blacks. That's no problem.
A few that I've tried have been drier than I've liked.
Yeah. Aurora blue black. Super dry. Writes like pants. I don't know. What other blue blacks have you found to be dry?
FC's. Noir.
Is really?
A little drier. Yeah.
I'm not sure I've used that in years.
Really?
Yeah. Well, there's other blue blacks I like better.
Dry, but it's just a little drier.
Drier than the rest of them. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's not my favorite, I guess, Franklin Christoph, so I haven't used it much. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Love dry? That's not for me. You did Tire on Fire instead of Tire on Fire. Could be an interesting nod to an ancient Phoenician city.
That's true. There you go.
Yep. There you go. And
you'd have it on where I think you'd have like a gold sheen or something to it, and then it's sort of really, I don't know, this feels like it would be really appropriate.
Yeah.
Or like, I don't know what you're saying. Scraggle, stop it!
Black with a copper shimmer. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool too.
Ooh, copper. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Mulberry Silk by Birmingham Pink Company is pretty sweet. That is some name. Mulberry Silk.
I just got very lightheaded.
All right, we got to go and put food into Audrey. Scrags Protect. She's out there protecting us from Katy Perry. Oh, She's protecting us from being able to string 2 thoughts together by barking. That's what she's doing. Oh, man.
Well... Thanks for stopping by. If you're new, consider subscribing if you haven't.
Uh-huh.
You don't have to, but if you like what's going on, we'd appreciate it.
Uh-huh. Yep. If you want merch, go to inkyd.com. Yep. I never talk about that, but if you want some merch.
Stickers, got
Audrey's face as a... Yep. You can have Audrey's face as a keychain.
Yep.
Still a few Audrey faces left.
I wonder why.
I forgot to give your parents one. I was going to give them one.
My mom even said that. She's like, I really like it. I'm your daughter. Of course you like it.
I'll send her one. Yeah, hit that like and subscribe. We're going to have some pizza tonight.
Pizza does cure it all. I think I will feel better after some pizza.
I think you will. I'm going to stuff you with pizza is what I got to do. And cinnamon sticks.
All of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
All the things. You guys rock. Oh, thanks so much. We
Stacey.
appreciate that. And also on the old Twitch, Tuesday and Thursday, going to be playing some video games. Maybe even downhill some bikings again, because it's fun.
Yeah.
I don't know what. We'll see.
I'm always at work, so I don't ever get to experience it.
Get to experience it. Mic face? You could buy a mic face. There are a few of those left.
There could be mic face things if somebody would contact another maker about getting mic face things. Just saying.
It's true. Movie night, Mortal Kombat. You want to go watch Mortal Kombat?
I'm not safe yet.
What do you mean? Safe from what?
Isn't that at theaters? Like, I'm not going to a theater.
I'm not going to a theater either, goodness. No, the drive-in. The drive-in has a double feature of Mortal Kombat and King Kong versus Godzilla.
What is that noise?
I don't know.
That was a weird noise. That noise. Is that your chair?
No.
It sounded like it was your chair. Birmingham cold steel is amazing. What do you have in this room? Because it's creeping me out.
I don't know what that is.
Is it a cricket?
It stopped. So,
I'm out of this room.
We gotta go. It's probably just a bunch of snakes.
We're not even on a plane.
I know.
Mic face merch. Everyone's asking for that mic face merch.
Yeah.
Nobody wants the Audrey face thing. They want a mic face, which is obviously better with the beard.
Could have been I don't know. I shifted some things
over
here.
No, it was over that way. It wasn't...
Yeah, I don't know.
It wasn't back this way. It was that way.
We discovered Mike has ghosts. That'd be good. Sounds like a diffuser. And it's like a rat.
Mike! That's my hurdy arm.
Oh, sorry. That was just a controller that fell off. So it's fine.
Mike just freaked out on me.
Well, something like
someone's
moved
gonna
over
protect me.
I was moving towards you. It was coily and it moved. I was like, oh no, it is snakes. It's not snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? I know, right? Ghost snakes. Plant dependence green for the ink. Oh, that'd be pretty good. Might do something like that. All right, folks. Thank you very much for hanging out with us this Friday. We appreciate it. We'll see you probably on Sunday.
If you want.
Y'all just gave you a heart attack. Don't die, Sharon. Somebody's got to bring me kolaches in Dallas. We'll go to Dallas next. So think about what you put out in the world. Make it a better place. And say goodbye, Audrey.
Bye, Audrey. You're leaving me hanging.
I gotta use my...
What are you doing?
I gotta use my... What are you doing? One of these?